I do have a short story to tell y'all. I want y'all to hear me out. I finally made it to Trader Joe's, right? I get it. I'm not ashamed to say it's my first time, right? I've always lived far from all of them, but I made it. And I get the hype. I see why a lot of people be in there. Customer service is great. Everybody in there smiling for some reason. I met this lady in there, she was British. You know, I could tell from her accent. I walked up to her, I said, hey, my name's Michael, what's your name? She told me her name. I said, where you from? She said, she's British. I was like, oh, I lived in England too. She said, what part? I said, I lived in Northeast England. She said, what part? I said, I lived in South Shields, but then I went to college in Newcastle. She said, tell me about Newcastle. At that point, I was like, why is she being hard? Like, you know, why is she being too hard? But I started telling her things that I remember because it's been 8 years, right? So Newcastle is a great place. People from Newcastle are called the Geordies. Nice people. They have a nice way of saying hello, what's up? They be like, way I mate, you're white mate. They actually talk like that. And 3 hours from Newcastle, probably 2 hours, 49 minutes on the train, it's another city called Liverpool. Great city of Liverpool, right? People from Liverpool called the Scousers. They have an accent that's pretty unique to the world, you know? They'd be like, can I get a fish and chicken and a can of Coke? And you don't want a Scouser to repeat himself. Say it again, sir. Come on, lad, can I get a fish and chicken and a can of Coke? How much is it? They actually go like that, right? I'm a big UFC fan. Like, there's a popular fighter called Paddy Pimblett, right? He's a Scouser.
I'm a Scouser. We don't get knocked out. I take that all
Less
day.
than an hour from Liverpool, probably more than an hour, I don't remember, is another city called London, right? Great city of London. They actually have a nice, unique accent. We are familiar with the Snowfall, the show Snowfall. And they'd be like, all right, mate, listen, yeah? I'm in school, a lot of things to talk about, you get me? But right now, I'm in school, nothing to say, bruv. You lot taking a piss out of man, bruv. What's man trying to compromise the swag underneath and that? Allow that fam, what you talking about, bruv? Come on, man, that's a dickhead, bruv. What you talking about, bruv? Come on, lad, allow that. The lady was so impressed, she was like, where are you from? And I said, ma'am, I'm Nigerian before any other thing, man. So you make you feel on the mama that I see when we back here, she was like, what do you do? I said, I write cookbooks. I gave her a link to my cookbook. She went over there, looked at it. And I want to do the same for you too. Go to my link, download my ebook, right? Still working on the hard copy on Amazon. I'll let y'all know when that one's ready. But right now, go get your ebook. Appreciate it.